Because of the dire warnings, many people are canceling their holiday get-togethers. Well, here are my responses to two composite letters, one from a person who is grieving the loss of those family get-togethers, the other who's relieved. Marty, I'm normally an upbeat person, but the COVID restrictions are making me sadder and sadder. And now, having to cancel plans to visit family for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, and New Year's, I'm pretty despondent. Any advice? Dear Despondent, I worry that anything I'll say will seem obvious, simplistic, or insufficiently appreciating your sadness. But it's the best I have. Might any of the following reduce your sadness? First, might you want to create a virtual gathering in which you put your personal mark? For example, if you particularly enjoy the ritual of going around the table, asking people to say what they're grateful for, could you replicate that on Zoom? Or let's say you love making a holiday dish, for example, a pecan-topped pumpkin pie. Might you send the recipe to would-be attendees and invite them to make it? Or even you bake one for each would-be attending household and mail it to them to enjoy together on Zoom? The cost of even next-day delivery is a fraction of the cost of traveling to an in-person gathering. Or, if you're willing to accept some level of risk, a little greater level of risk, but reduced compared to the typical holiday gathering, would you like to invite a few, 2, 3, maybe 4 people for a brief get-together, perhaps starting with a drink outside for half hour and then an hour-long dinner inside? Socially distanced and masked with windows open? Of course, that's not the same as the usual holiday get-together, but might you find it better than sitting alone with your turkey? And finally, psychologically, and here is where I get particularly nervous about suggesting the obvious, Thanksgiving is about gratitude. So, is this a time to feel grateful for what you do have? Maybe your health, work life, relationships, savings, home, and, thanks to promising vaccines, the hope that next year you can celebrate the holidays as you'd prefer. Here's the second composite letter. Marty, I'm actually relieved that I have to go to what seems like endless holiday celebrations, protracted Thanksgiving and Christmas family and office gatherings with their mandated merriment. But I feel guilty about it, like I'm a Grinch, a Scrooge, who dampens the festive spirit for all those nice, upbeat, normal people, including my wife. Can you assuage some of my guilt? Dear Guilty, yes, the norm is to like parties, especially around the holidays, but some people, perhaps the introverted or merely serious, prefer solitude or quiet get-togethers with 1 or 2 special someones. Many people claim to celebrate diversity, yet look askance at someone who dares deviate from the standard. Social, ever pleasant. At least as far as I'm concerned, I can give you full absolution for differing from the norm. After all, your letter suggests that when necessary, for example to please your wife, you do conform sufficiently to the norm. You've just been given a temporary reprieve. That's among the pandemic's few silver linings. Enjoy it. In any event, I thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and especially like if you hit the share button below, share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact, and I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.